So the question is how to balance work and life, and it's pretty common, in today's life. It's very hectic, and we are working more than ever before. Even though we are more productive and we have more resources to save time, yet we see that we are stressed out. We're not happy. We're making a lot of money, but we are not happy. And so this is a very pertinent question, and really it ends up being, if you're really successful, whatever your definition of success is, and end of the day you're not fulfilled, we see many millionaires and billionaires committing suicide or taking pills, going to bed, going through divorces. Their personal life almost doesn't exist, or it's absolutely a mess. So that is really not success, because end of the day we're looking for the money and the prestige and the recognition, all that, for happiness. And being on a spiritual foundation is the foundation for happiness. So just like a tree, it gains nourishment from the roots. The stems pass it on to the branches and the leaves and the fruits. So it gives back, right? Such is our life. And the nourishment, the real nourishment, comes from a strong spiritual foundation. At least that's what the Bhagavad Gita teaches us, that we are not this body, we are spiritual beings. We are part and parcel of the divine, of Krishna. So happiness for a fish is being in the water. You take a fish out of water, you put it in a Mercedes, in a limousine, in a Ferrari, and give it chocolate ice cream. The fish is not going to be happy. So that is exactly what we are going through. We have everything at our fingertips. Anything we want, any kind of sense gratification is available freely and very quickly. Yet we see that people are not happy. More and more people are becoming lonely, right? There was a stat that a pretty significant number of college students in their 4 years of college at least once seriously think of committing suicide. So that is a cause of concern, and that's because we are really missing out. We are fish out of water. And given we are spiritual beings, happiness comes from spirituality. So that the roots need to be founded upon a spiritual reality. So we need to know why we are doing what we are doing. What is the goal of life, right? And being in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, I've been very fortunate to have learned that from my teenage years, from very, very early on, where the meditation aspect, the philosophy, the relationship, the sweetness of loving relationships, the sweetness of serving, reciprocation, compassion, respect, honesty, these were inculcated in me. So as I continue to build businesses and have a very, very hectic schedule, running from country to country, city to city, traveling constantly, speaking to thousands of people practically every week, mentoring people, signing business deals, it has never been a case in my life where I feel like, oh my God, what am I doing? It's never frustrating. I'm actually driven by a force, and that force is the spirituality aspect. I have a very clear idea why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because it is not wrong to make money. In fact, money is Lakshmi, it's Krishna's wife. But the proper use of time, the proper use of money, the proper use of relationship, and balancing all of that is what makes our lives wholesome, what makes us happy at the end of the day. When you go to bed, you should feel, yes, today was a productive day. Today was a day when I made a lot of people smile. I did some good deeds, and I progressed towards my goal in life. So what is that goal in life? That we need to define. By the time I'm 30, I want to be here. By the time I'm 40, I want to be here, right? When I'm dying on my deathbed, what kind of regrets do I not want to have? That is very important to think, no matter how old you are, right? For me, when I was in my 5th grade, I remember thinking about Alexander the Great, reading about his life. He died at 33, conquering practically the known world from Greece to India. And yet at his dying wish, he was asking his doctor, take away my wealth, take away my prowess, but give me one more day to live. And the doctor was sorry, can't help you. So that is the reality of our lives. So rather than thinking of spirituality that comes at a later age, or our relationships that will take care of it later, we need to work on these things now. Yes, priorities. We all have our priorities. So just like a wholesome tree with nice root system, nice stem, nice leaves, nice fruits, we also need to have inspiration in our lives, where we draw inspiration from spiritual sources. We need to give back to our next generation the wisdom we have, the spirituality, as well as the wisdom of being happy, the things that we have learned through our experiences, through the knowledge that has been passed on to us from our past generation. So that is what makes our lives balanced, happy, and fulfilled, without which it is a very beautiful decoration of a dead body. A dead body, no matter how much you decorate it, it's not going to wake up, it's not going to smile. It's a dead body, for God's sake, right? And we live our lives to take our pictures of our life, smiling, putting it up on Facebook, so we get a lot of likes. But do we ever live for ourselves? Is that important? I think so. So if being happy is important, then it's important to take the steps right now to really focus on receiving, relishing, and giving back.